another concept, selection of identical objects. Students, this is another important one. Suppose we'll discuss small example. Suppose there are 20 Reynolds pens in a box. I am asking you, you select one pen from that. Suppose you selected a pen from the box, Reynolds pen. After selecting, you keep inside the box. Again, I am asking you, whatever you selected the pen, please take the pen outside. Really, it is difficult because all pens are same, identical. So, selection of again Reynolds pen of whatever we took previously is difficult task for us. That means, suppose there are n identical objects. You want to select one object blindly from that. It is only one way you have to select. Of course, you select any number of objects also, say R is also one. So, selection of identical objects, we can discuss one more thing here. Selection of 0 or more objects from n identical objects. 0 means nothing or more objects. That means we can select 0, 1, 2, 3 or more objects up to all objects. In how many ways we can select? The number of ways of selecting 0 object, 1 object, 2 objects is 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 only. That means up to n plus 1 times we are going to select. So the answer is n plus 1. N plus 1. So selection of 0 or more objects from n identical objects is how much? N plus 1, because 0 thing is also selected here. Suppose selection of at least one object from n identical objects. 0 objects are not included here. So 0 selection is not allowed. So we have to select from 1, 2, 3 or more objects up to all objects. That means 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus up to n times you have to write. So the answer is n. So the number of ways of selection is n. Selection of distinct and identical objects. The total number of ways of selecting one or more items of p identical items of one kind, q identical items of second kind, r identical items of third kind, and n different items are there. The selection of n identical objects of different kinds means it is nothing but p identical means p plus 1, q plus 1, r plus 1 into 2 power n minus 1. Here why we took minus 1? Here 0 item is not selected. So the number of ways of selecting one or more objects we are saying here. That's why p plus 1, q plus 1, r plus 1 into 2 power n minus 1, right? So we take one example. The number of ways in which 7 pencils, 6 books and 5 pens be disposed of. Here 7 pencils, 6 books and 5 pens be disposed of. So required number is 7 plus 1, 6 plus 1, 5 plus 1 minus 1. The value is 336 minus 1, that is 335.